Santa Heist by Banoub. Scene 1. At Rise, Danny is in his living room right before bedtime on the night before Christmas.
I hope Santa gets the letter I'm going to mail him by wind right now. Dear Santa, I'm sorry for being so bad and stealing from the George Washing Machine Museum. I just don't like history, so I stole the head of the statue. I wish you can understand that I'm nice and not naughty. Sincerely, Danny.
He puts the letter by the open window and it flies away. Just then, Ruffy the dog enters the living room and does not see Danny. Ruffy only sees Chippy, the elf on the shelf.
Ruffy, we've got to help Santa. He's got the Omicron variant, and he might spread it to all the kids in the world when he delivers their presents.
Okay, but get me some bread.
This is serious business. I will get you bread after you help me.
Holy cheese! You can talk?
Chippy pretends to be a doll and falls on the floor.
I'm not buying it. I know you can talk. You can't hide it from me anymore.
Fine. But will you help me and Ruffy?
This is the way I can prove to Santa that I'm a good kid. Okay, what's the plan?
The plan is to break into a science lab, grab a vial of the Omicron variant, and with a little elfin magic and a chicken feather, we will make an antidote and give it to Santa when he wakes up.
That sounds ridiculous.
Do you have a better idea?
Touché.
Scene 2. Danny, Chippy, and Ruffy sneak into the laboratory and look around.
Danny, grab the vial with the Omicron variant in it. I don't have fingers.
Ruffy, give me a boost.
Okay, Daddy, but only if you give me a big loaf of bread.
I'll do it later, Ruffy. I've got it.
Bring the vial over here to the microscope so we can take a look at the virus.
Be careful, it's very fragile.
At this moment, Ruffy sees a group of chickens in the laboratory feasting on breadcrumbs. Ruffy runs towards the chickens, bumping Danny and sending the vial flying.
God bless America!
I got it!
Chippy places the sample under the microscope to look for weaknesses in the virus.
Danny, can I have a bit of your blood?
Why can't Ruffy do it?
Are you afraid of needles?
No, I'm not a chicken. Fine, you can have a tiny bit of my blood.
Chippy draws Danny's blood and sprinkles magic elf powder on it.
There, that should do the trick.
Okay, let's roll.
The chicken feather, I almost forgot it.
Ruffy had broken into the chicken cage, eaten all the bread, and in the process sent all the chickens flying. Feathers were floating around everywhere.
Grab a feather.
Ruffy, chase that feather and bring it back to me.
That's everything we need. Let's get to the North Pole.
Scene 3. Chippy, Danny, and Ruffy sneak into Santa's bedroom at the North Pole, where they find Santa half asleep in his armchair.
Danny, there's Santa. Let's inject him with the magic antidote.
Wait, shouldn't we wake up Santa and tell him what's going on so he doesn't think that we are murderous? I gotta prove I'm a good kid.
Danny tickles Santa with a feather and Santa wakes up.
What's going on?
We've got the antidote for your Omicron virus. If you let me give you this injection, it will save Christmas.
Santa, looking green and nauseous, vomits glitter and candy. Woo!
Anything to stop this?
Chippy injects Santa with the antidote.
How are you feeling, Santa?
I'm feeling great. Wait a second. Is that you, Danny? What are you doing here? You are always on the naughty list.
But Santa, Danny helped us get an antidote so you wouldn't be sick. He saved Christmas.
Aw, shucks.
Well, thanks, Danny.
No problem, fat man.
Well, I guess this deserves a reward. Danny, you are off the naughty list.
But didn't you get my letter?
What letter?
Maybe it flew away to the South Pole, I'm guessing.
You will get all the presents you've wanted for the past 10 years. Go home and you'll get your presents in the morning.
I can't wait to see my family's reactions when they wake up on Christmas. They will be shocked to see all my presents. I'm sorry I didn't believe in you, Chippy. It actually worked, and I helped. It wasn't a dream. I am a good person.
The end.
Turn right here on Hawks. We'll be there soon, like 5 minutes. Do you feel nervous?
No, not particularly.
Good. Have you ever done this before?
No, sir.
That's fine. I was planning on handling the delivery on my own anyways. You're pretty quiet, huh?
Is that an insult or a compliment?
I'm not sure yet. Just something I noticed. Most guys your age love hearing themselves talk. Or at least I know I did. You got a name?
Jamie.
I got a cousin named Jamie. Or is it Jeremy? I don't know. I hate that guy anyways. How old are you?
20.
20. Could have sworn you were younger.
I get that a lot. I have asthma, in case you're wondering. That's why I'm not out there fighting.
Not what I was thinking, but thanks for sharing.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking anything, Jeremy.
Jamie?
Jamie. Sorry, kid. I think the dementia's setting in. It runs in the family, you know?
Not what I was gonna ask, but thanks for sharing, sir.
I like you, kid. Oh, and just call me Ben. No need for the formalities. I'm not a sergeant anymore. I'm just old.
You were a sergeant?
Yep. Back in 42, I was one of the youngest sergeants on the Western Front.
How old were you?
20? Same age as you now. They thought I was 22, though. I lied to get out there. God, I was a stupid kid.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for the sentiment. I got a bigger question for you, though. What are you doing here?
Here, as in...
In this car right now. Do you realize what you signed up for?
I do.
So then why?
I heard the Army's so understaffed with people getting poured into the war all of a sudden. I figured since I can't join the Army, I can at least help on the home front and, well, this seems like the job no one would want to do, aside from actually fighting, of course.
Well, I can't say you're wrong. That's pretty noble, kid.
I just want to do my part.
Don't we all?
How about you?
Well, looks like I'm here for the same reason as you. The death count is way higher than they expected, and I heard a rumor that they were so understaffed they were getting cab drivers to do this. And well, looks like the rumors were right. Those idiots up top really messed this up good, sending all those boys into a death trap and being surprised by how many end up dead. Oh, you got a buddy out there?
My little brother. He got sent out a month ago.
Drafted?
Volunteered.
That's not something you hear too often. Not many real patriots among you younger guys.
There are probably more than you think. I mean, I consider myself one.
Must run in the family.
Maybe.
You miss him?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Of course I miss him. But he's doing what he thinks is right, and he's one of the toughest guys I ever met.
Stop here. This is the first one. All right. I'll be back.
I'm coming too.
What?
You're supposed to have someone come with you.
Jamie, I'm 46. I can handle myself.
Protocol says you need someone with you.
To hell with protocol. Look, kid, I'm doing you a favor. Stay in the car.
I'm coming with you. I don't care how many wars you fought in. You shouldn't have to do this alone.
It suspiciously sounds like you're taking pity on me. You think I can't handle myself?
I just want to do my job. Think of it that way.
Suit yourself. Ma'am, are you Mary Davis, wife of Walter Davis? My name is Benjamin Quincy. This is Jamie. He's my driver. It is with great sorrow that I must inform you of the death of your husband, Lieutenant Walter Davis. He died from complications related to a gunshot wound on January 8th near the Mekong Delta region of Vietnam. On behalf of the U.S. Armed Forces, I extend our deepest sympathies. While I never met the man personally, I've been told he died with honor, fighting valiantly for his country. In that envelope, you'll find more details about your husband's death, as well as a number to call for burying arrangements and how to have his possessions returned to you. Ma'am, is anyone else home with you?
My sister, she's here for my birthday.
Do you have any further questions for us?
No.
God bless you and your husband. Let's go, Jamie. Next one says 642 West Crawford Avenue. You know how to get there?
Yeah, I got it.
Looks like it's gonna rain. Personally, I like the rain. Smells nice. How about you?
How many notices have you given?
This is what you prefer to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
That was my 27th.
Do you still remember them all?
I try to. Some are harder to remember than others. After a while, they all start to blend together. There's already been so many in just the past month. It's infuriating.
Why?
Oh, because this war is senseless. Actually, I take that back. All wars are senseless. Stupid, even. What?
You can't just say that.
Why not?
Because you're saying that all the people who fought and struggled and died in them did what they did because they're stupid.
I don't think the soldiers are stupid. I am one. But that doesn't change the fact that the majority of us weren't fighting for ourselves or to protect America.
So if you aren't fighting for yourself or to defend your country, it isn't justified? Well, in that case, maybe we should have just sat back and let the Nazis take Europe then.
I didn't say that.
Maybe we should just sit back and let the commies take Vietnam.
What are you so pissed off for?
I mean, by your logic, what's happening over there is not directly against us, so why bother helping?
Okay, let's just drop it. Shouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
Fine.
What kind of music are you into?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You gotta be into something.
Why did you make me leave?
God, Jamie, what are you, allergic to small talk?
After we talked to that lady, you made me leave.
Yeah,
You wouldn't even let me say anything.
Yeah, because you were going to try and comfort her, and that's not our job. We make sure they have someone else there to comfort them. Then we leave. We're not a shoulder to cry on.
Right. Sorry.
You're better than me, at least. You wanted to stay. My first time, I just wanted to get the hell out of there.
Has that changed?
No, I don't think so. I've gotten better at hiding it. The silence.
Huh?
Her silence is the worst part. She was in shock, so shocked she couldn't even speak. That's the haunting bit, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, only 2 more, then we're all done.
The Who. I listen to them a lot. And the Moody Blues.
Ever heard of Nat King Cole?
Yeah. He did Nature Boy, right?
Mm-hmm. See, that's real music, kid.
God, you are old.
What's that supposed to mean? To think the only thing to make you laugh would be insulting me? Oh, yeah, I see how it is.
Here it is.
I'm assuming I can't convince you to let me go alone?
No.
You hesitated. They shouldn't be making cab drivers do this. Miss,
No.
is your father
Please,
or mother home?
no, go away.
Are you a sibling or
No,
relative of Zeke
I
Johnson?
don't want to hear it, so don't say it. I know what you're here for, and I don't want it, so leave. Just,
Beatrice!
no, Dad, he can't be gone. There's no way. He was just here a month ago. He can't be.
My name is Benjamin Quincy. This is Jamie, my driver. It is with great sorrow that I must inform you of the death of your son, Private Zeke Johnson. He died from complications related to a napalm blast on January 8th near the Mekong Delta region of Vietnam. On behalf of the U.S. Armed Forces, I extend our deepest sympathies. While I never met the man personally, I've been told he died with honor, fighting valiantly for his country. In that envelope, you'll find more details about your husband's death. Your son's death, as well as a number to call for burying arrangements and how to have his possessions returned to you.
Pressuring my little brother to go out there with those animals. He was 18. He was just a boy, and now he's dead.
Ma'am, I can assure you that we in no way...
What can you assure me? Tell me, Sergeant General, whatever you are, tell me what he died for. Come on. Just tell me it was for a good cause. Tell me he died for something good. Please tell me.
Do you have any further questions?
How can you live with yourself?
Beatrice, stop, please.
No.
Jeez. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Do you have any further questions for us?
No, I guess not. Thank you for your service. Goodbye.
You all right?
Yeah. I've had a few reactions like that before.
You hunched over and
I'm fine.
Why didn't you answer her? That was cruel.
What did you say to me?
I said that was cruel. I don't care what you believe. You should have told her he died for a good cause, for her sake.
What, so you wanted me to lie to her?
Look, you can have your opinion on all this fighting, but you can't let that get in the way of your job.
You know, I'm getting sick of you telling me how to do my job, kid.
What could you possibly lose by telling someone their brother died for something?
Integrity, that's what.
Integrity?
Yeah.
What are you even talking
I
about?
will not lie to a grieving family.
It's not a lie, and even if it was...
Look, can you just shut it, Jamie?
No! We're in this together, and I can't just sit by and watch you hurt people over your own stubbornness.
Don't talk to me about stubbornness. You know, why don't you get off your high horse and face reality about this? This war is
if
nothing
we don't
but...
fight, then the commies are just going to end up taking
the
over the world
commies this, the commies that. How long will those idiots, those suits up top, use those idiots across the sea for needless fighting?
We're protecting freedom.
We're protecting nothing. We're going and meddling in the business of other countries for no other reason than to make ourselves feel better.
You think someone who fought for this country would have some semblance of loyalty
I
to
did
it?
fight for this country. And during that fight, I saw things that I'll never, ever forget. I've seen men sitting in a trench, coughing up God knows what from gas attacks. I've seen boys younger than you screaming and crying in pain from a bullet in their leg. I've had the strongest, toughest men grab me by the hand, calling out to their mothers, their fathers, and whatever God they believe in as they fade away on the cold, hard ground. I've seen so much death, kid. Good people, bad people, right people, wrong people, all the same when they're corpses.
Ben, please.
You heard that girl. Her brother was 18 years old. That's a damn baby, Jamie, a kid. And now that kid's dead. He's just another one of the thousands that we've already sent to die in a war that isn't even ours. Justify that to me. Talk to me about your politics, your patriotism, your freedom. Tell me that his life, his death, was justified. Turn left here. The next one is 729 West Gramercy Avenue. Baby, what the hell are you doing?
That's my parents' house. Give me the envelope.
Pull over the car. Let's get out of the street. Take a second to breathe.
Private Christopher Harris died due to complications from a gunshot wound on January 10th, in a military hospital near the Mekong Delta region of Vietnam. That's my brother.
He died fighting for what he believed, right? That's what you said. And if he was in a hospital, he was probably numbed up with drugs. So he wasn't in pain.
I should have done something. Anything.
You said you have asthma.
I do, but that hasn't stopped anyone. I could have lied. A bunch of guys lie and get shipped out within the month. But I didn't. And you want to know why? It's because I was scared. I saw what was going on, the horror stories they were talking about on TV, and my brother saw them and he wanted to go and help. I saw them and got terrified. He tried to get me to fight too, and conveniently my asthma was suddenly debilitating. There was no way I could go. Isn't that pathetic? Couldn't even work up the guts to admit I didn't want to fight.
Nobody wants to do it.
Chris did. Chris was always braver than me, stronger than me, better than me, and he was my idol. Funny how that worked out. He should have been idolizing me, but why would he? And now here I am, playing all this patriotic, brainwashing garbage because it's the only thing I can do, even when I agree with you.
Look, you can't keep thinking of the stuff you could have done. You'll just end up wasting your life away if you focus on the wrong choices you made. And I don't think Chris would want that.
You don't know anything about what Chris would want. Chris wanted to believe in something bigger than us, bigger than the people who lead us, bigger than anyone. God, I wish I could too. If I did, I could have been out there. I could have saved him, or at least been there next to him. He must have been so scared. He died alone on a whole other continent, and I wasn't there for him. God, I'm horrible.
Let it out, kid. It's okay. Let it all out. What are you going to do, Jamie?
I'm going to deliver it.
It's going to be terrible for you.
Well, then that's what I deserve for running away.
Quit talking like that, Jamie. If you're doing this just as a punishment for yourself, then it means nothing.
Well, then it's what I want.
Then you're crazy. Or maybe brave. Probably a mix of the both.
He's my little brother, and they're my parents. If I have the choice to be the one who tells them, then I have to.
I still wouldn't do it.
I think you would.
Then you think too highly of me, kid. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing now?
You wanted to defend your brother. I was just being selfish. I was just sick of having to justify this war when, well, you know how I feel about it. Almost every day now, I go out and tell people their sons and husbands and fathers died, and the only comfort I can give is that it was for a good cause. Every day. And today I just couldn't do it. I couldn't fake it. I was so angry, and I agreed with her, and but still, I should have just told her he died for a good cause. You were right.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah?
we'll win, right? We'll win this war after all this?
Yeah, we will. We always do in the end.
You should quit this job.
You know, I really should. And in an ideal world, I would. But I'm not going to.
Here it is.
Are you ready?
No.
You should really let me deliver it.
In an ideal world, I would, but I know I'm not going to.
Touché. Well, it's worth a try. And for what it's worth, I don't think you're a coward. A coward wouldn't do this. You're a good kid. You're a good man.
Thank you, Ben. Okay. I'm ready. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm here to deliver a message. Oh, this is Benjamin Quincy. He's my partner. Sorry. There's like a set speech I'm supposed to give. It is with great sorrow that I must inform you of the death of your son, Private Christopher Harris. He died due to complications from a gunshot wound on January 10th in a military hospital near the Mekong Delta region of Vietnam. On behalf of the U.S. Armed Forces, I extend our deepest sympathies. While I've been told he died with honor, fighting valiantly for his country. In this envelope, you'll find more details about your son, Chris's death, as well as a number to call for burial arrangements and how to have his possessions returned to you. I'm sorry. If I just lied about this asthma, I could have been out there. I could have helped him, or maybe.
Grandpa, I'm home.
Luna, where's your grandfather?
Grandpa,
It's
are
your
you home?
birthday, for God's
Can you
sakes.
get dinner ready? I'm still getting dressed.
Big CT again? If you're going to eat those chemicals, at least get different flavors.
Well, I would ask you to help, but, you know.
My little girl, she's all grown up.
She's been grown.
You say that every year.
But it's really true this year. You can get your license now. That leads to all kinds of crazy things. Oh, there's drinking and drugs and boyfriends.
Does he even know you?
We don't need to have the talk, do we?
Grandpa? No.
Okay. Oh, I haven't sung the birthday song yet.
No. No need.
Anyway, one of my presents is coming soon.
Oh, what?
It's a surprise.
Come on, tell me.
You'll find out soon enough. Did you get those earrings you wanted?
No, I don't need them.
Oh, well. Well, maybe you can play me a tune while we're waiting for the pasta to heat. You know, this piano hasn't been used in a while.
I haven't played in a while. I'm really rusty.
Luna, I'm not a piano critic like your grandmother. You know, I love to hear you play, no matter how bad you think you are. Luna, get that, please.
Lee, what are you...
I'm home! Her face, I love surprises.
Oh, Haley, how was the flight?
Oh God, this baby was crying the entire time. So annoying.
Haley, why are you here?
To surprise you, of course. Happy birthday! Your present is somewhere in that.
And how long are you staying?
Well, I'm moving in.
Moving in? What happened to Ohio? What happened to advance notice?
Omaha, it's in Nebraska. And Nebraska happened to Nebraska. And I told you I was coming home.
I thought that was just for a while.
It'll be just like old times, and you guys definitely need me around here.
Wait, I'm not sharing my room with you again.
Stop being a baby.
Luna's right, it's her room now.
But
No buts. You can sleep on the couch if you want to stay.
Luna, this is my couch.
fine, I'll sleep on the couch. But you guys need me.
My nice couch. Does nobody understand anything in this house?
Do you eat this every night?
No.
No.
Liar, pants on fire.
No, only sometimes.
For God's sakes, I'll go shopping tomorrow.
We don't need you to do our chores, Haley.
If you're going to sleep all night, you might as well let her help you.
I'm going shopping.
Fine. Are you planning on getting a job or just freeloading off your grandfather?
I can teach piano. Did it in Nebraska too. Great way to make money on the side.
A piano, Luna, piano. Oh, I'm so glad one of my granddaughters is doing something that I taught her.
You still play?
It's the only skill dear old Granny gave me, so I use it.
Watch your tone. It's a darn good skill.
Speaking of piano, let me get your present.
Albright State Piano Competition. Thanks.
No, we're not going to it. You're going to perform in it.
What?
What?
Usually the competition is only open to regular competitors, but I pulled some strings and got you in. Your name still has significance in the music community, so it was easy. Everyone wants to see Luna Cheng play again.
You can't just sign your sister up for things, Haley.
Oh, hush. Great job, Lee. Really? Wow.
Come on, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The competition only happens once every 3 years, and all the music scouts go. It's the prime opportunity to get into a music school, especially with a scholarship.
Scholarships for schools in this area?
Thank you, Lee, but I don't play anymore.
Luna.
You played when I went to college.
Yeah, well, that was 5 years ago.
Not long at all. I can totally work with you and get you back into the
Luna.
groove.
Your sister will help you. Stop being
but
scared.
Come on, Luna. I pulled a lot of strings to get you into this competition.
You're being ungrateful.
And I never asked you to do that.
I thought you'd be happy.
I'm not being ungrateful.
Well, I would love to hear you play. Don't worry about supper. If it gets cold, we'll put it back in the oven.
I don't have any sheet music. We got rid of it.
I have some in my room. I'll grab it.
Finally, he does something right. Oh, Luna, pick a Brahms or a Chopin.
Here you go.
You kept it all? I thought we threw it out.
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
God, Grandma would be turning in her grave if she could see how dusty these are.
Yeah.
Here, this is a good one, waltz number 10 in B minor. Let's see how rusty you are.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't mean to.
That playing does not win competitions, Luna. Do better.
Grandma, I'm sorry. I'm out of practice.
And whose fault is that? Yours. I put in too much time and money for you to throw it away like this. I gave you a gift and you are being selfish.
What? That was great, really?
No, that was terrible.
Luna, come here. I was disappointed with your playing last night.
I know.
Do not interrupt. It made me realize how lazy I've been letting you get lately. You will start practicing with lead now.
What? You can't tell me what to do.
Don't speak back to your grandma. I raise you and I can tell you what to do and you must listen.
Well, that's not fair. You're not even really here.
Aren't I?
No, and I want you to leave. Just leave me alone.
Well, Luna, I can't leave.
I don't understand. Please, I don't.
You are meant to play piano and I cannot leave until you do so.
So if I play, you'll leave.
If that's what you want.
Okay. Okay, I'll play. I'll let you and Lee help me prepare, but Grandma, if I'm doing this, I need to win.
Oh,
Make me into the winner again. Make me into the prodigy, please.
dear, making winners is my specialty.
And then you'll leave.
And then I'll leave.
Luna, good morning, sleepyhead.
Lee, great. I need to talk to you.
Sure. Help me with the groceries first.
Yeah.
I want to catch up with you. I feel like I know nothing about your life right now.
And whose fault is that, Lee?
You're in 10th, right? Are you taking music? Mr. Thompson is the best.
No, I didn't sign up for it, but speaking of music...
Oh, right. You don't play anymore. I forgot. Kind of crazy, because you're like the music girl. I mean, you're the freaking prodigy. You were destroying everyone when I was back at home. God, me going to college had nothing to do with you quitting, right?
No, but...
Oh, great, because I think Grandma would be turning in her grave if I was the reason you quit.
What does all this talk about my death? Luna, tell your sister that you want to play again.
Haley! This is what I want to talk to you about. I want to play again.
Play piano?
Yes. Wow, you're slow sometimes. I want to play. Please help me. I want to win.
Win? Luna, you haven't played in 5 years. I don't care how good you were. You can't go in expecting to win.
I can win.
You will win. There is no can.
I will win. I will.
Good. Now remember what I taught you.
Foot off the pedal earlier.
Luna, you're holding on to the staccato.
That was good. Let's go over the beginning.
You missed the C minor. You cannot win with that playing.
I can't play. I can't play. I can't play. I can't play. No.
You need to take a break. You've been playing nonstop.
And I only have 4 days left, and I'm still not ready.
And if you keep pushing yourself like this, you're just going to crash. Take a break. Come to the couch.
No.
Well, why are you so obsessed over this now?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I just need to. I mean, everyone expects me to win, you know? I mean, I always win. And for me to come back and not be the person that everyone wants, well, then who am I? A burnout. And I don't want that. I don't want that.
I get it. And I have faith that you can win. I went to every single one of your piano competitions. I understand your talent, probably better than anyone besides your grandmother. Besides your grandmother. And I watched you do this to yourself before every performance. Your grandmother insisted you push yourself as far as you can and then even further. We let you put piano before everything. Maybe we shouldn't have, but you really enjoyed it, and you wanted so badly to win. But we can't do that anymore. It wasn't healthy. I never should have let it happen. You should be the first priority, not winning. And I'm sorry I didn't act like you were.
Sometimes I miss those days.
So do I. You and me and Haley and your grandmother. Haley's back, but your grandmother... Things have changed so much, Luna, and we must change with them. So, no more piano, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Don't let it get to your head. Can you do it again with hundreds of people watching?
I mean, wow, I know you're convinced that you could win, but I totally doubted you. Not because you're bad or anything, but you haven't played in years. But if you do that on stage, Lou, you've got a real shot here.
Lou?
Yeah, kind of cute, ain't it? Lou and Lee, the prodigy and her teacher. I can see it now. A drama about how a broken family is united for their love of piano.
Are we a broken family?
What?
I mean, I know Mom and Dad aren't here anymore, and well, Grandma's not here, and you don't really live here, but
No.
I don't know. I never really thought of us as broken.
I was kidding, Luna. We're
No,
not.
you were right. When you were in Nebraska or whatever, I knew nothing about your life. I still don't. Why did you leave? Well, what was so horrible that made you come back to the place and people you'd been avoiding for 5 years?
I never tried to avoid you guys.
Well, just answer the question.
My girlfriend broke up with me.
You had a girlfriend.
2 years.
You had a girlfriend for 2 years and never once thought to mention her? I mean, I didn't even know you... We are broken. You're my sister, my only sister, and I know nothing about your life.
Luna. She's here early. Luna, I've got to go. I'm going to dinner with some friends.
Another thing I didn't know.
They're just old high school friends. They saw me at the store and invited me out.
Well, just go.
Let's talk when I get back, okay?
Oh, you two haven't changed one bit. Always bickering.
Oh, she's changed. She's not my sister anymore, just a stranger.
And are you not the same to her?
But it's her fault. She left everyone, leaves, and never thinks to look back for even a second.
Luna, I won't leave you. Now let's begin again and see if we can have you perfect again.
Welcome to the stage, Luna Chang!
Luna, this thing is huge. It's never going to fit on the bookshelf. Oh, maybe if I take out one of the shelves, it could fit it in.
Grandpa, please don't try to do construction on our house again without professional help. Well, last time he knocked a hole in the bathroom wall. That's why we had that painting hanging over the toilet.
Luna, that's supposed to say between us. Oh, the cake! I forgot to pick it up. Haley, come with me.
What? Why do I need to come?
Well, there's never any parking, so you hop out and grab the cake, and I'll circle the block. Come on.
Fine. Luna will be back soon. This cake better be real good.
Congrats, Luna.
Grandma?
You deserve that win. I am proud of you.
At first I was scared, but being back up on that stage again just made everything okay. I never realized how much I missed it.
It is your destiny.
Wait, why are you here? I thought you would leave if I won.
I was supposed to.
So why didn't you?
Because you need me.
No, I don't.
Yes. Yes, you do. I will leave when you do not need me anymore, but now you need me more than ever.
No, that's not true. I don't need you.
Yes. Yes, you do. You want to be a star, and I can get you there.
No!
Oh, Luna. You would miss me. I won't leave you. Let's make you a star.
And yeah, I don't have much else, I guess. School's been whatever. It's none of the grand restart that people talk about college being. That's just what happens when you stay in the same place you were born, I guess. But yeah, nothing left to talk about.
All right. So I'll be seeing you in about a month then.
Oh yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be seeing you again. Probably should have mentioned this earlier.
Because?
So yeah, see you later. Except I won't. Oh my god, I'm not killing myself or something. No, oh my god. And I don't have cancer, whatever you're thinking. It's not like that at all, promise.
I wasn't thinking that.
I probably should have led with what's actually gonna happen, but okay. Yeah, so I'm going on a solo cross-country road trip to San Francisco, and I don't know when I'm gonna be coming back.
Is that so? I haven't heard anything about this.
Yeah, because I never told you.
Why don't you sit back down?
But my appointment's over.
Yeah, I have time. What brought this on?
I don't know, I just thought it'd be cool.
On San Francisco specifically?
Yeah, catch a show, go to see my first real Chinatown.
Chinatown. Oh, I've always wanted to go there. Don't they eat frogs there?
Well, I wouldn't know. I kind of already said I'd never been to one, so.
Well, let's just get back on track. You want to go on a road trip with no plan from Delaware to California alone. Yeah. But what do your parents think of this, especially since it's so out of the blue? And there's a Chinatown within driving distance of here.
You ever hear the phrase, it's about the journey, not the destination? And also, San Francisco is the Chinatown. Relax, it's probably safer there anyway.
No, Alaska, this is serious. What about your parents?
My mom lived there when she was young. Don't know why she moved, but whatever.
You think that because she lived there, she'll be okay with this?
I am being serious, okay? You're really testing my improv skills here. Hey, Mom, you know how important it is to bridge out to one another. Hey, speaking of bridges, I'm going to see the Golden Gate.
Oh, my favorite bridge. Go right ahead.
Is that what she'd say?
Oh my God, fine, is this better?
Oh, my poor baby wants to do what? Oh, no way. Our family will have no part of that town.
No, now I have to die. Ow!
Yeah. Have you really never thought of this?
I'm serious. No, I just really want this to be my own thing. If she goes too, then she'll be pointing things out like her old preschool, and then it's her thing, not mine. And it's not a tourist thing. I'm not going to get frog legs or whatever. What?
Frog legs! That's what it was. You know, I was thinking they cooked the whole frog, but... But from what I'm hearing, you don't really have much faith in your mother's exploration skills.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and what I'm hearing, there's also a cultural thing to this. So do you think maybe you don't want your mom's expertise to, overshadow your own exploration?
What? My mom's American. You met her at our first meeting a month ago. She literally can't order dim sum. It's like,
I saw a Chinese opera last week on TV.
I can't go to her for help for this because we're literally on the same level.
It was just one girl alone, all white face, elaborate headdress, and so many tassels, like the splendor of a hidden kingdom.
I'm pretty sure my great-grandmother or something spoke Chinese, and then it just didn't get passed down or something. I learned about Chinese New Year in elementary school, and I'm like, oh, cool, that's a thing they do over there. And then I was 12 when I finally realized that's a thing people like me do.
She's alone drinking alone because her lover, the emperor, has stood her up. And she's bitter, she's angry. She just wants to escape into something that she knows.
There's nothing stopping you from doing these things, too. It's just a matter of initiative. You could learn to cook, for example. I don't know where you get frog legs.
Would you shut up about the frog legs?
It was just an idea.
I already told you I don't want my mom's idea, so why would I want yours? Like, okay, she knows nothing, I know nothing, but you literally know less than nothing. I'm trying to take this into my own hands, and I get that your whole job is to guide, but that's not, it's different.
Even then, there's a nobility to it.
If me doing this makes me connected to my culture like a real Chinese person, then you doing the exact same would make you Chinese, and you're just not.
Even like this, she floats.
I didn't tell you about my trip until the end of the session for a reason. I just wanted you to know I'd be gone, not for you to coach me in China-isms. I have to do this the right way.
The right way?
Just stop.
Floating off to another world, one where she's loved.
This isn't your place at all. You're just my therapist.
I'd just like to know what you think is the right way.
Not this. This is why I didn't tell you. This is all some sort of a show to you, isn't it? Oh, wow, Asian stuff. Isn't this cool? Why don't I throw things at you until I've hit my quota, and then you can just close the box?
Yeah. If not me, and not your parents, then who?
My daughter, Alaska. Have you met her? Nice kid. I think you'd get along. Oh, she's not one for Chinese operas, though. Too old world. Old world. No, she dreams of boba tea and oversized jackets, which I think look tacky. But there is one opera that she would sit through, though. Excuse me, can you help me, please?
What?
We're going back to the 1910s. Women aren't allowed to perform opera publicly yet.
I'm trying to connect with Alaska here. I really don't think I should be the one to do this.
That's why you're just the performer. I'm here to direct.
And what am I?
In the old country we dream of, we shall call you General Yang. Raise your staff, O warrior of the southern sea.
General Young is really just a farmer from Fujian. And this staff is not for battle, but for walking. And, my back isn't bad, but having a walking stick is always a good idea.
And every day, General Young cultivated the ripest, most tender of peaches.
Sugarcane.
I thought it was peaches.
General Young has spent long hours every day farming peaches.
For his family. The trees and fields compliant beneath his gaze. Not once did General Young allow himself to be tempted by the peaches he grew. No, it was only the scent he took in, soaked deep into his clothes. Nothing could end his reign. So righteous was General Young.
Nothing.
Nothing except poison from the west.
Fellow citizens, why do you stand compliant in the face of foreigners? Do you think by standing still you can go unnoticed? Rise and fight! And you, why are you lying on your back like this? Do you think lying there it will all roll over you? Coward! What I see is a coward practicing the same position he will be buried in. This walking stick is no longer a walking stick, but a compliance rod. Ha! I'll to the west and claim the reparations we are due.
Fly, General Young, to a bustling city full of more people than you've ever seen in your life.
No trouble for me. These people are like trees, and General Young has never feared the forest. You! Demon with a face like fresh-cut fruit, show me the heart of this toxic operation. General Young has come. Why does the demon not respond? Demon! Very well. I'll go farther into the country. Yeah, I'll need a job, something to keep my body strong. And then I'll go home. I'll have done it. Here! A hammer! Lower me, brother. Let me fight my way through this mountain. The deeper I dig, the closer I'll be. I'm almost there, I can tell. Another mountain, and I'll have reached it. And another mountain, and I'll be there. And another mountain.
I'll take it from here. I've tunneled through mountains. I fought monkeys, demons, brothers. I haven't forgotten the taste of peaches. With every strike of my hammer, the peach-soaked scent of my jacket is invaded by dust. It's suffocating here in the central heart of the mountain, where rocks upon rocks threaten to bury my brothers alive. I choke on dust. I cannot see my hands. But when I reach the other side, it's soil as fragrant as fruit. My back aches. It gives out. I do not wonder if my children will think themselves cowards dressed in demon garb. If they will love the dirt or yearn for peaches. I untie my armor. I unfasten my beard. I lay my hammer, my walking stick down. And maybe one day they will see that they come from gold.
So, your grandparents would be General Young's children?
My grandmother always said that he had just gotten distracted. Well, maybe that's what she thought. Or maybe it was just better than the alternative of another railroad worker who never made it back home to his family.
General Young wasn't a warrior, just a lost old man with a broken back.
So, why not write about that?
The same reason she left. Be honest, would you rather tell yourself you come from generals or laundromats? A hero or a fisherman who left his family over 50 years ago? How did you come to America?
I don't know. A long time back down the line, or up the line, my great something grandfather was involved in an uprising in Poland, I think. You know, a lot of Polish came here around then. So.
That's it?
That's it.
And you think I'm the only one with an interesting story because I have generals, frogs. Why is that?
Well, I think if you isolate yourself, if you cut me and you cut your parents out of the situation, what does that change?
You know what my mom thinks being Chinese is? She's like a Shen Yun poster. 5,000 years of civilization, Great Wall, dragons, dead guys with big crowns. That's not real.
So, then, what is real?
I don't know. People moving through the city. An old guy with an ugly scarf is figuring out Google on his phone. Maybe he has a bag of chips in his plastic bag with the ingredients written in 3 different languages. Some Chinese scientists in China came up with Chinese names for preservatives and didn't think of all the Americans who'd end up reading them. Or the ones who skim over it, disappointed that it's not Korean or Japanese. Or people like me who will always be illiterate. It's not packaged up in bright colors, the city. There's no, oh wow, stuff from the land abroad, close the box. It's just people making what they've always made, decades of living, doing what they know, a hidden kingdom made of concrete and Google Translate. That's how it's done right.
So right and real are the same thing.
Right and real, those both mean facts. If we get to make up who we are, then what's stopping white people from doing the same? We're Kumon kids, not Karate Kid.
Yeah, that sounds tiring.
What does?
Putting that much pressure on yourself to be perfect.
Not perfect, that's the point.
Perfectly unperfect, then. So let me ask you this. Do you think it'll all go away if you visit Chinatown? Your mom moved here for a reason.
It's not my fault that Chinatown isn't some sparkly sea drama.
Yeah.
But I can't learn Chinese without sounding so American. Does that make it more real or less? I don't know enough about the traditions to do the holidays right, but I can see where the people almost like me live.
Yeah, and then what?
I guess have proof that it's there, that it doesn't just go away when we stop looking.
And I think you don't have to drive across the country to take a look.
You're serious?
I'm serious.
So then what?
What do you think?
I think a baby girl named Alaska is opening her eyes this morning to a city of fog. She doesn't speak. She has no mother tongue. Keep your eyes open, girl. Blink and it's over. Don't stop learning. Don't stop listening. People think they're so cool, worldly, funny when they eat durian and make a face. Maybe you would too. My mom closes her eyes, looks to the east, away from San Francisco, listens to stories that change every time they're told. My therapist supplies his own in lieu of his own revolutionaries. Don't look at me too close. Don't comment on my form. But let me know you're there. You can live your brocade-draped semi-fantasy, just don't try to cast me in it. I'll hear it, playing in the background. An old man broke his back moving mountains for a new cultural home. Why can't I?